How to grow green peppers in lephalale. We are now in week 4. But before we can go to week 4, let us recap a bit. What we did last week was we applied guano boost, the liquid form, on the foiler, on the leaves. The very same week, I also applied guano pellets around the base of the plant. And the very same week, we applied pesticide that will kill the aphids, because last week during the inspection, I saw few aphids. So today, as you can see behind me, we have some trellises. On the inspection during this week, I saw that the plants are starting to fall over. So what I did was I started to support the plants via their trellises. The plants look very, very big, few of them. Some of them are not yet where I want them to be, but it's fine. The other thing is, on the empty places or where there are holes, I planted lettuce. We can't wait to be eating from the lettuce as well. And as we are going, doing our inspection here with you, my fellows subscribers, I'm noticing these flowers are starting to bud, right? They're starting to bud, meaning that you must now introduce a new fertilizer, which, remember, we have NPK. The K is for flowering. So you must now introduce a fertilizer that will have more of the K than the N and the P, because here's the N, which is the nitrogen, is for the leaves, the roots. Now it's starting to bud. They are starting to flower. So I got this from Chagas, and from next week I'll be applying this fertilizer on a weekly basis. And I'm no longer going to be putting chicken fertilizer, because chicken manure has more of the N than more of the K, the potassium, which we want at this stage. And because I don't have the right thing, the string or whatever, I actually used a tape. So I don't know how long will that last, the tape thingy. But here's another one that started to bud. Peppers is self-pollinating, I think. And the other thing that you'll see is there's another one there that started to bud. The other thing is, you'll see that I also did some prunings on these huge plants that we have here. So all in all, it's not bad. So you can see that you know, the trellis. You don't have to buy expensive stuff. Things that you have in your yard somewhere, you just utilize those things. And I even use some PVC pipes here. I use some copper pipes. I use some reinforced. Everything I could get my hands on, I used. And here is the other bed where there's also peppers, the green peppers growing. I also did some trellises there. It's just on these ones, they are not looking as big as the other side. I think it's because I give more attention to that side than here. And then on the empty spaces there, we have lettuces there, and also I planted some red onions. They're coming all right. I actually did it today, on empty spaces. Red onions and lettuce there. Very hot in that net of us. So that is week number 4. That's how things are looking. We have some flowers. We have some plants that started to bud. I always say this, wish they would all bud at the same time, all of them. But the strange thing is, I use the same mixture on every hole, but yet they don't grow the same. I don't know why, but wish someone could advise. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in on this video, and hope to see you on week 5. From me to you, remain blessed. Cheers.